Chairman Bernanke, delinquency rates of commercial and industrial loans, as reported by the Federal Reserve, are at their highest levels in the fourth quarter of 2004. To what degree is this impairing liquidity in the commercial lending market?
Well, we really had two stages in this credit cycle. The first stage was the write-downs of subprime and CDOs and those kinds of complex instruments. We're now in the stage with the economy slowing down. We're seeing increased losses in a variety of things, ranging from car loans and credit cards to business loans and so on. And that's going to put additional pressure on banks, and it's another reason why, they are pulling back, building up their reserves, building up their capital, deleveraging their balance sheets, and that's going to prevent them from providing as much credit as our economy needs.
Thank you. Secretary Paulson, we are hearing about small business loan being called in, and up to a third may have a callable provision and not be delinquent. Lenders are also reducing credit to entrepreneurs, and we are aware that the Federal Reserve reported that 65% of lending institutions tightened their lending standards on commercial and industrial loans to small firms. Given these challenging conditions, how will the current proposal specifically address the challenges facing small businesses? Before, you said in your intervention, how this is going to help small businesses? Well, they too are victims now of the financial market mess that we're in.
Madam, that is really our whole focus, is not the big financial institutions. The focus is on the victims. The focus is on the people. And what I have been trying to communicate is, if there are these severe stresses continue or get worse, and we don't have financial flows in our systems, then the problems are going to be very big problems with small businesses. It's not just going to be their inability to get loans to grow. It's going to be their inability to sustain themselves. It's going to impact jobs. And so the protection, the biggest protection we can get, is having a program that works. And that is, I'm just saying that over and over again, and I know it's hard for people to grasp, but the biggest thing we can do is have a program that works and stabilizes the system. Then there's a number of other things we can do.
Well, what you're saying is a decision based on the hope that the proposal will work and then have a trickle-down effect to other types of lending. The stakes, Mr. Secretary, are too high and the challenges are too great to rely on this sort of loose logic. Those small businesses that are the ones creating jobs in this country are suffering today, not because of their own fault, but because of the financial markets mess.
Madam, you're making...
What I was saying, it's not the trickle-down theory. What I'm trying to do is keep the spigot from being cut off. Okay? The first thing we need to do is make sure that it is trickling down, in your words. And then the next thing we need to do is then address some of the things you'd like to address.
Okay.